Imagine a home so private that the nearest neighbor is an ocean away. For the world's billionaires, paradise isn't a resort, it's ownership. Entire islands have become personal kingdoms where the rich and powerful rewrite geography to fit their vision of luxury. From the Pacific to the Caribbean, the race to own private islands has reshaped coastlines, transformed communities, and created some of the most secretive luxury assets on Earth. Behind every turquoise lagoon and palm-lined beach, there are questions of cost, control, and controversy that rarely make it into glossy magazines. These islands are not just real estate, they are statements of power, privilege, and privacy. Let's uncover who really owns these slices of paradise, what they cost to maintain, and the secrets that come with their isolation. Number 7. Lanai, Hawaii, the island that belongs to one man. In the middle of the Pacific, one island stands as a symbol of ultimate ownership. Lanai, part of Hawaii, is almost entirely owned by one man, Larry Ellison, co-founder of Oracle. In 2012, he purchased about 98% of the island in a deal reportedly worth hundreds of millions of dollars. With that purchase, Ellison didn't just buy land, he bought influence over nearly every aspect of island life. He poured money into luxury resorts, green energy initiatives, and infrastructure upgrades. The Four Seasons Lanai became one of the most exclusive hotels in the Pacific, attracting ultra-wealthy travelers seeking serenity. Behind the beauty, there are tensions. Locals have expressed concerns about the impact of near-total private ownership on public access and housing affordability. Questions about how much control one billionaire should have over a living community continue to spark debate. Lanai shows both sides of the coin, an island reborn through investment, yet shaped by the delicate balance between luxury and local life. Paradise has a price, and sometimes that price is shared by the people who call it home. Number 6. Scorpios, Greece, from Onassis legacy to billionaire resort. Across the Ionian Sea, the Greek island of Scorpios carries a legacy that reads like a legend. Once the private sanctuary of shipping tycoon Aristotle Onassis, Scorpios was where he married Jackie Kennedy and entertained the elite of the 20th century. After decades of silence, the island was sold and reborn under new ownership, the family of Russian billionaire Dmitry Rybolovlev. What was once a quiet retreat is now being transformed into one of the most exclusive resorts in Europe. Reported investment stretches into the hundreds of millions of euros. The plan includes ultra-luxury villas, spa centers, and a recreation complex so private that only a handful of guests can stay at a time. Environmental regulations in Greece limit large-scale development, meaning every new structure requires approval and oversight. Critics argue that it risks turning a cultural icon into a private fortress for the wealthy, while supporters say it revives an island long forgotten. Scorpios represents how money, legacy, and exclusivity intersect, where the myth of Onassis meets the ambition of modern billionaires. Number 5. Laucala, Fiji, the island of self-sustaining luxury. In the heart of the South Pacific lies Laucala, a private island that redefines seclusion. Once owned by the Forbes family, it was later purchased by the late Red Bull founder Dietrich Mateschitz, who envisioned a completely self-sustaining paradise. The island now operates as one of the world's most exclusive resorts, with only 25 villas spread across lush forests and beaches. Each villa is designed from local materials, blending naturally into the landscape. Everything on Laucala is grown, produced, or crafted on-site: fruits, vegetables, and even livestock. Guests can enjoy private golf courses, horseback rides, diving adventures, and farm-to-table dining experiences. A single night's stay can cost over $100,000, making it a destination reserved for royalty and elite travelers. Laucala's allure lies in its simplicity and self-reliance, where every view feels untouched and every service feels personal. It is not just a getaway. It's a functioning ecosystem where luxury meets sustainability, showing how immense wealth can create beauty while living almost entirely off the land. Number 4. Necker and Mosquito Islands, British Virgin Islands, the Branson blueprint. Few billionaires are as closely tied to their island as Sir Richard Branson is to Necker Island. Purchased in the 1970s for less than $200,000, Necker is now a $100 million luxury playground that embodies Branson's adventurous spirit and brand identity. After Hurricane Irma destroyed much of the island in 2017, Branson rebuilt it from the ground up, this time with greener energy systems, solar power, and modernized villas. The result is a blend of exclusivity and sustainability, where guests can rent the entire island for prices reaching $120,000 per night. Across the channel lies Mosquito Island, Branson's newer venture. Unlike Necker, which is fully his, Mosquito is a collective of billionaire-owned estates. Each property belongs to a different mogul, forming a floating neighborhood of the ultra-rich. Together, the two islands have turned Branson's vision of tropical independence into reality, a space where business, luxury, and privacy coexist seamlessly. Necker and Mosquito aren't just islands, they're brands in themselves, selling not just paradise but prestige. Number 3. Musha, Bahamas, the Magician's Archipelago. The Bahamas are no stranger to private ownership, but few properties capture imagination like Musha. Owned by magician and illusionist David Copperfield, Musha is more than just an island. It's an entire archipelago of 11 islands connected by shallow turquoise waters. Every stay is completely private. The islands are rented to only one group at a time, ensuring total exclusivity. Copperfield has turned Musha into a stage for magic and mystery. Guests arrive by seaplane, greeted by secluded beaches, candlelit dinners, and staff who make every whim possible. Rates are rumored to reach tens of thousands of dollars per night, though official figures remain confidential. What truly sets Musha apart is its focus on imagination, the sense that this isn't merely luxury, but a living illusion built on control, creativity, and quiet. It's one of the few places in the world where reality feels as perfectly curated as a magic trick. Number 2. Little Halls Pond Key, Bahamas, the Celebrity Refuge. Not far from Musha lies another piece of celebrity real estate, Little Halls Pond Key. In 2004, actor Johnny Depp purchased the island for a reported few $1 million after falling in love with its crystal waters while filming Pirates of the Caribbean. Unlike the showy resorts of other islands, Depp's retreat is simple: solar-powered huts, palm trees, and private beaches named after his children. It reflects the romantic idea of isolation, where fame fades into the horizon. Years later, speculation swirled that Depp was quietly trying to sell the island for tens of millions, though no official sale has been confirmed. Whether true or not, it revealed something about how celebrities view these islands, as sanctuaries from public life, as stages for reinvention, or as valuable trophies that symbolize personal freedom. Little Halls Pond Key is less about grandeur and more about escape, a quiet paradise where the world's noise cannot reach. Number 1. Little St. James, U.S. Virgin Islands, the dark side of ownership. Amid the beauty of the Caribbean lies an island whose name has become synonymous with infamy. Little St. James, once owned by financier Jeffrey Epstein, stands as a dark reminder that absolute privacy can be dangerous when power goes unchecked. The island, nicknamed Little St. Jeff by locals, was the site of crimes that shocked the world. After Epstein's death, the property was sold to a new owner planning to develop it into a luxury wellness resort. Yet for many, the island's reputation will never be erased. It represents the extreme end of the privacy spectrum, where isolation enabled exploitation. In a world where owning land often means controlling narratives, Little St. James became a symbol of secrecy's destructive side. Today, the new developers face the challenge of restoring not only the island's infrastructure, but its image, turning a place of tragedy into one of recovery and accountability. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss our next upload. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Stay tuned for more shocking reveals, untold stories, and mind-blowing facts coming your way. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired,